Hi, and welcome back to Slap It's LPC. I have Treg Van Dyke here. Treg, why don't you tell us what we have here on the table?
Well, I have some equipment I use backstage. First off, I got this light. It's an old Altman ellipsoidal light. It's the only one I could get my hands on today, but it works the same as the lights that we use today. This is the barrel. You can move it in and out to change the contours of the focus. You can have it kind of blur into the surrounding areas, or you can have a sharp focus. This is the clamp I use to hang the light. You attach it to pipes or lighting trees.
So what's the difference between this light and any other lights on set? Like, what is this light's primary
Well, this would primarily be for focusing on, one person. There's other lights called PARs that are more area lighting. They cover a larger area, and they're just kind of throw light on the stage.
Now,
so this is more specific.
Does this light change colors at all?
It can, actually. There's these things called gel, which you come in all different colors, and you can slide it in front of the light there, and then this light would now create a blue light rather than just no color, which is a white.
Now, what's the wrench for? Why would you use a wrench?
Wrench actually is very useful for doing lighting stuff. You use it to wrench the clamp closed so it's tightly secured wherever you hang it.
Okay.
So that's very important.
What else do we have over here?
Also have gloves here. Gloves are very important for lighting or just backstage work in general. If you have black gloves, they can hide the color of your hands if you're doing changes in the dark, so you don't show up as floating hands. Also, if you're doing lighting after the light's been on for a while, having gloves on can keep you from getting burned. So it's pretty important. So that's why I have some gloves here.
Okay, I think this is a knife here, correct?
It's actually called a Leatherman.
Oh, okay.
It's basically, it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife, except it starts off as pliers, and there's different knives, saws, screw. You got screwdriver attachment, so it's very useful backstage because, if you need to cut something and you screw something in, or you pliers,
it has everything.
It's got everything. Yeah, okay. It's very nice. So that's a Leatherman.
And I see we got a Sharpie here.
Yeah, a Sharpie actually is a pretty useful tool backstage. You can label things, so it's very useful for labeling. Also, if like a prop, like some of the paint comes off a prop or something and it's white underneath, for instance, which would be really easy to see, you can just kind of Sharpie over that. So even if the prop's not black, it'll not be as obvious. So it's really good for repairing props or furniture pieces.
Okay.
Real quick. So.
All right. What about the flashlight here?
This is a flashlight. It's a Leatherman flashlight, actually. It came with this Leatherman. It's an LED flashlight, so it's really bright. Really bright. So, and it's tiny, so pocket, you can carry it around anywhere. It's useful if you need to see something backstage, and if you were going to use it where the audience might see it, you could even put a gel over it and just kind of tape it on there, and you got a blue flashlight or whatever.
Okay, cool.
So less obvious. And these right here, these are steel-toed boots. They're black, so they work well backstage because can't see them as easily, and also they have steel toes, so if anything heavy falls on you, it's going to protect your toes, which is good because I've actually injured my feet before doing this kind of work.
Not wearing the right boots?
Yeah, the one day I didn't wear these, rolled something over them, so that's why steel-toed boots are very important. So I recommend them if you're ever going to do any backstage work or construction work or anything like that.
All right, well, thank you, Treg, for giving us the insight on what's going on backstage. I have Treg Van Dyke here with me, and we're going to be taking a look at set building at the Las Positas College here in Livermore. Let's take a look.
This is some students at Las Positas putting the set for Much Ado About Nothing. And that's a part of the platform before you put on the outside face and steps to it.
That's just temporary.
They're aligning the tops of the railings, the circular part.
Fast trigger is not going to. That's why.
sawing out the railings there. And that's the top of the gazebo arch that goes above the platform unit you saw earlier.
But you can go ahead and use that. That's fine. But don't make a cut like through here. So use this as one of your bigger pieces. And
All right, Trey, thank you for showing us this video here. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll be back.